guys brought the roaches today, huh?
Film the 2839. Look at that thing. Check out the hubs, baby.
Hey.
That's a nice practice bike.
Look at my man's Harley sprocket, dude. Look how big that thing is. Thing 6.
That thing's a Jawa sprocket. Y'all won't be hating once you hear it.
Wow, actually those wheels are
Bikes.
Yeah, this one's 001.
No.
It's been 3 whole years of me thinking about you every day. Sometimes for hours, sometimes in passing. Saw you from the bottom of the staircase. Stood out for hours as you complained about how you haven't seen your friends yet. That you're too drunk to stand and you not knowing if you can love him forever. Bullshit, you missed me there, I said it. I guess I'll talk to you in a few months.
Living the dream, dude.
I guess I'll get up, I guess I'll go for a walk. Press my shoes against the pavement. I swear this is gonna be the 100th time I've thought of you tonight. You weren't the only one who thought of us that way.
Alright, brother.
I spend most
See you on the course
nights
today.
awake, wide
See
awake.
you on the course.
I never thought that I would see the day where I just let you go, let you walk away. Where I let you walk away.
Don't you call you crook, called you abandoned. There ain't no other good damn reason why my heart it would go missing for so many months. So I was wishing that you would stop pretending. Remember all those countless nights when I told you I loved you, and you never forget it. Oh, just forget it.
You were the only one who thought of us that way. I spent most nights awake, wide awake. I never thought that I would see the day where I just let you go, let you walk away.
Can't really flood it, so it's not gonna be like
Alright, what we doing, Vito?
a little bit of moisture. Not too much. Try to hit the top of the lips. A lot of people make it really difficult. It's an easy process.
You weren't the only one who thought of us that way. Nights awake, wide awake. I never thought that I would see the day where I just let you go, let you walk away. Go ahead and walk away.
What?
Those are not scary for you.
Unless Carson goes to dive bomb him, I think I'll be alright.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone.
Tips for Supercross whoops.
Oof. I'm like, I'll tell you when I figure it out.
Tips for Supercross whoops is to start out with a set of small whoops, so that way if you mess up, you don't end yourself first day. And to not chop the throttle when you get in, because a lot of the times, even if you do get sketchy, if you keep the throttle on, it'll straighten itself out. And if you do crash, you'll at least crash at the end of the whoops and not in them.
You doing a backflip?
No backflips here, man.
Racing training days. No.
It's not a question.
What was your worst crash?
Yo, my worst crash. Probably one of my scariest crashes. Might not have been the worst like impact or feeling, but I hit a triple on a super mini, and there was a bike laying on the landing. So as soon as I landed right on it, and then I broke both my wrists. That was probably the scariest and like most violent like crash, just because didn't even hit the ground yet. My bike landed perfectly on the other bike. So
Do you fish?
do I fish? No, I do not fish. I used to fish when I go to Mammoth and for the amateur races there, but I was never very good at catching fish.
You left that for RD.
Yeah, RD catches them.
Would you ever race GPs if the opportunity came about?
Yeah, I almost was thinking about doing it this year because I didn't know if I was going to have a ride or not. Definitely weighed my options out with going to Canada or finding a European ride, but I think it's best to stay in America no matter what, because you're not going to different continents every time to ride or hitting different races. You can kind of do it privateer program out here a lot easier. But if it came down to having a really good factory ride over there and having nothing over here, obviously I would take that and keep this career going.
Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, we all pretend. Yeah. Since you've been gone,
Old gray.
Yeah.
you're dedicated, you took the time. Wasn't long till I called you mine. Yeah. Since you've been gone, and all you ever hear me say is how I picture me with you. That's all you ever hear me say. Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. You put me on. I even felt stupid love song. I just wanna be with you. Guess you never felt that way. Since you've been gone,
Make mimosas with all the oranges behind you.
Maybe make some mimosas later with all these oranges. I try to ride 3 to 4 times a week, and then split them up between like a day off in the middle. So
Someone said race vlog behind the scene.
yeah, boy.
Oh, we're trying. Free riding?
I love to free ride, even though I feel like I'm a pretty terrible free rider. Like, I'm so close-minded in just the sense that I grew up only riding tracks and like never going to the hills. So when I do go to the hills, I'm like the last one to hit the jumps, or I never find cool spots. I'm out there just like riding around, it seems like.
How did Richard become your mechanic?
Richard Sterling is my mechanic. I call him Pedro, most call him Pedro. But how that came about was he was working at Geico, and then when the team folded, everybody kind of found jobs, and it seemed like a lot of our team got absorbed by Honda, but they can only take on so many people. And then I was trying to find a place to ride, and then ended up needing a mechanic, and me and Pedro worked together before, so obviously I was like, yeah, if I have the chance to work with him, and if he's down, like, it'd be great. And just how it all worked out, we're here.
One girl asked, why did you unfollow me?
What's her name?
Ashley.
Well, I mean, it's like, come up with some better content, Ashley, alright? Your content looks the same every time.
Alright, we're done here.
Hit me up, bro.
Here's how we do